And I'm John. We're gonna watch the honest trailer for Batman Begins today. Just as a heads up, I might not be able to upload for a couple days. I gave a warning in a couple other videos. I am moving right now. We're gonna tear this set down right when we're done filming this video.
You need to lighten it.
Yeah, Batman Begins.
Scarecrow. Love that Scarecrow.
This is the best one. This is the one with Clooney, right?
Yeah, he's got nipples.
Yeah, it's a funny one.
Got bat nips. Free the nips.
After Joel Schumacher made Batman silly,
Never leave the cave without it.
but before Zack Snyder made him a joke,
Why did you say that name?
Chris Nolan made a movie that got The Dark Knight just right.
Where are you?
Over here. Oh, just here.
Batman
Just here. My bad.
Begins.
Fuck that one.
See one of the best, yet oddly not that successful Batman films. It
Yeah.
was so good, it allowed Christopher Nolan to do whatever he wanted afterwards, except distance himself from the franchise. In this perfectly told superhero origin story, back when we weren't sick of superhero origin stories, that realistically explains how a boy became a crime-fighting bat ninja, instead of a trust fund kid with a deep-seated fear of wells. I mean, had to be even odds he'd become Well Man, right?
Yeah.
Experience a feature-length attempt to ground Batman in reality, where the Batmobile was just a bridge-building rocket car Wayne Tech had laying around. The Batcave was simply part of New York's Underground Railroad,
Your great-great-grandfather was involved in the Underground Railroad.
and the Bat Shoes that summon a giant cloud of angry bats are, total BS. But who cares? How cool is this? Follow along on every step of Bruce Wayne's heroic journey, from cosplaying as a hobo, to stealing food, to blowing up a school. And witness his brutal training at the hands of the Liam of Neesons, the League of Shadows, a group with a sinister plan to stop crime by using a microwave gun to vaporize their special fear juice to kick off the purge. Wait, what? I thought this was supposed to be the realistic one. That sounds like something Adam West would go up against.
It's a sad pill to neutralize the laughing gas.
But the
I
League
miss
of
Adam
Shadows
West.
aren't the only criminals plaguing Gotham. There's also Batman, who, if you think about it, is a violent criminal who answers to no one, waging a one-man war on the law itself.
What do you want? Too much
I'm Batman. Terroristic threatening.
Property.
I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Sorry, still counts as murder if you make a train do it.
does.
Joining this loner on his one-man quest for justice are a lot of other people. Like Alfred, a butler so loyal, he'll drag Batman's sedated girlfriend into the back of a car, no questions asked.
Little the worse for wear, I'm afraid.
Lucius Fox, a man who might be helping Bruce to be a better serial killer for all he knows.
You don't want to tell me exactly what you're doing. When I'm asked, I don't have to lie.
Jim Gordon, a cop with the morals, glasses, and mustache of Ned Flanders. Rachel Dawes, a childhood friend with a mysterious past of drinking condensed milk.
Alfred still keeps the condensed milk on the top shelf.
And, holy is that King Joffrey? That is him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Take him out before it's too late. So strong.
I didn't know that.
The movie
Yeah.
that saved Batman from puns and irrelevance.
Let's kick some ice.
With the right mix of gritty realism and comic book theatricality, that's a perfectly focused, character-driven story. Except for the whole third act.
If they get their machine into Wayne Station, it'll cause a chain reaction that'll vaporize the entire city's water supply.
And the fact that half the dialogue is cutesy repetitions of things someone said earlier.
It's a bit technical, but the important thing is that my company's future is secure.
It's not who I am underneath. But what I do defines me.
That doesn't really count.
Didn't you get the memo?
Shut up! Ah, no wonder this movie's so good. They only had to write half a script. Starring Derelict, Gotham Abbey, Roz Actually, Rachel Dawson's Christmas, Sirius Blue, If I only played Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's
Didn't want to not be wasted in this movie, but he is. And what does the fox say?
A ring-a-ding-ding. A ring-a-ding-ding.
How Bruce Wayne got his groove back.
The League of Shadows has been a check against human corruption for thousands of years. We sacked Rome, loaded trade ships with plague rats, burned London to the ground.
Cancelled Firefly, made Crash win Best Picture, discovered Justin Bieber, made Harambe a meme. It's time to embarrass the Dark Knight. Worse than Joel Schumacher did.
Oh, I started watching this last
You're a cunning
night.
strategist and a master of theatricality. But I found your one hidden weakness. Getting the beaten out of you.
The Screen Junkies roast of Batman. Watch now. Holy Scorched Earth. If you'd like to watch the roast of Batman, click the box on the left to see the Cape Crusaders' greatest foes get a...
I started watching it last night. It's pretty funny.
Is it pretty funny?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty funny.
Is it pretty funny?
It's pretty funny.
Is it like real ass comedians?
It's mainly the Screen Junkies team and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
How Rudnick plays Jared Leto's Joker. I did not realize King Joffrey was that boy.
Yeah. I found that out a couple of years ago. It blew my mind. I was like, he's so adorable compared to the evil human being. he plays.
Creepy. Kid's got range, man.
Yeah.
Kid's got range.
He's sad, creepy boy, or really maniacal, creepy boy.
They also bring up a great point about the one man's quest who has the help of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until they pointed that out. That's probably what made it believable and seem like this is plausible, is because he does have the aid of Alfred and Lucius Fox, Rachel.
Well, that's something I always really appreciated about Batman Begins, especially, is like you really do get the sense that while Bruce Wayne is an extraordinary guy, he does need a few key people.
Yeah.
Like he does have to trust somebody.
Yeah, if you look at the poster for or any of the films of the Dark Knight trilogy, they always have a large list of cast members, and not all of them are like superheroes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
There are a lot of important people behind the cape.
Exactly. And Batman does kill a few people in this. That one point, I don't think there's, I can't remember if there's a shot, but when there's that moment when Gordon's like, I'll pull up my car, and he's like, I brought mine. And then they pull, and he like runs over a cop car. They showed in a little bit on his trailer. He runs over a cop car. I don't think they show like the people going. I'm pretty sure he just murdered these two cops.
Unless were there cops in the cop car? Or
The cops just pulled up.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure that's how it played out. It's been a couple years since I've seen
Yeah,
Batman Begins, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like even in the best of Batman movies, there's always something problematic about the way he deals with crime, and also the other stuff they point out, like how he's destroying property, and especially
major property damage.
Yeah, and especially in a more heightened world, or in a more realistic world, where like you have to think about the mechanics of this more realistically. You're like, yeah, he is taking a lot from Gotham while he's fighting crime.
Yeah, exactly. He causes a lot of city damage. Cillian Murphy was almost Bruce Wayne. Don't they have the screen test?
Oh my god, do they? I want to see that.
I think they have a screen test of him doing it. I know he was one of the top candidates for it.
I love Cillian Murphy. He's my favorite.
I call him Cillian.
Why?
I feel like there should be an H there.
Okay. It sounds like an old-timey, like, knight. Yeah. Sir Cillian.
Well, I feel like Cillian Murphy would have been a creepy Batman.
I feel like he would have been really different. I just think it would have still been interesting.
I've never, like, he's great in the movie Sunshine.
Yeah.
And he's really great in 28 Days Later, but I've never, like, loved him in the sense of how I feel like I can gravitate towards someone like Christian Bale.
Yeah. I mean, Cillian Murphy is a guy I like because of the strange kind of off to the side things he does. And in this way, I almost think it worked out for the best that he played Scarecrow, because
he was the only villain who returned in all three movies.
Yeah, and like each time he showed up, like it was a distinct moment, and like he brought a quality to that character where I'm like, hey man, like I'm glad that you ended up there still.
There's one character who deserves a spin-off. It's Scarecrow. Like from
Scarecrow
the Nolan
from
the Nolanverse, should be Scarecrow.
Yeah, because he had like a whole life between the events of the first one and the third one when he ends up as like the judge in the weird people's court. Like,
it's like, what the hell was he doing this whole time in the criminal underworld? He just never seemed to be put away. It seemed like he kept escaping Arkham.
Yeah.
Or like, jail or something, you know?
But yet he was still kind of like plucky and sort of wah-wah like every time he showed up. Like he is the most cartoony part of those movies in a good way.
And I'm really glad Nolan is not going to return to do the Batman films. I don't think he should.
Yeah, no,
I don't think he should. I don't know why people are still asking for it. People ask for weird things. People want Zack Snyder to direct Batman. People want Nolan to direct Batman. I'm like, what What are these choices you guys are coming up with?
Batman. Zack Snyder doesn't get to direct Batman. I don't want Christopher Nolan to return to this because like he's a perfect three-piece. Like even if The Dark Knight Rises is problematic, like it's a distinct chunk that is nice as it is, and I don't really need to see him do anymore. I think he did it.
Well, guys, I think Honest Trailers has done it again.
Yeah.
Screen Junkies, you guys rock. Hope to go on again soon. My movie versus movie episode, The Flick Pick, should be out soon. I don't know why it's not out yet.
Oh boy.
They've shot several episodes and only 3 are out right now.
What?
It's kind of upsetting me, Screen Junkies. My favorite Screen Junkers are...
JT?
Yeah. Actually, whenever I see JT at like a Collider event or a Screen Junkies event, I spend most of my time talking with JT. Yeah, JT is probably my favorite. I love you, guy.
Oh.
What do you look like without that hat?
Probably totally different. Probably like Michael Chiklis or something.
He probably he's not even bald. It's just this part of his scalp's missing. His brain's popping out.
Exposed brain.
All right, guys. Well, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. John is Reasons to Jerry on Twitter and Instagram. He's a social media manager of Bloomhouse and The Real Rejects. And shout out to this place. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're leaving here.
I cannot wait to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
There's cockroaches.
More cockroaches.
There's these kids who hang off the balcony, and none of them have died yet from doing that. And
they are
the
boisterous,
manager here
lovable
sucks. Bunch. She's a bitch. Don't worry, I'm gonna upload this video after I moved.
She's a big
fucking
fan
bitch.
She's a big fan of the channel.
No one likes you in this complex.